There were many a third-party publisher that released games on the Atari 2600. I'm sure you'd be able to recognize a few. You had Activision, Imagic, Parker Brothers, 20th Century Fox. Some had better games than others, but a few of them could claim that they made a peripheral for the system. You'd usually find Atari make controllers out the wazoo, but a couple other companies tried their own hand at it. Spectravision had their CompuMate keyboard, Amiga had their Joyboard as we looked over previously, and CBS Electronics came out with something that would give you a boost. This is the CBS Electronics Booster Grip, a joystick accessory for the Atari 2600's joystick. It came free packaged in with Omega Race for whatever reason, in this nice big box. But it's still wild to think that CBS got into video games at the time. 20th Century may have sounded the weirdest, but CBS took it farther than most. It's a brief yet interesting footnote in gaming, but we're not here to talk about that. We've got to get a grip on this. The booster grip is more or less a plastic shell meant to go onto the shaft of the regular joystick. There's a hole underneath to allow that to happen, but the grip also has two fire buttons that'll do the same thing. A trigger button for your index finger and one up top for your thumb. So you can choose what you like based on preference. The grip itself is fine, though a little awkward for my big hand personally, but I'm sure it could work better for others. I'm impressed they were able to fit the little info somewhere around the hole of the shaft. I know that sounds dirty, but get your head out of the gutter. Here's something we don't touch upon all the time, but the wire connection holds a significant amount of importance when it comes to how this operates. You'll notice the end of the input has a port for something to connect to. This is meant for the regular joystick so they both can be connected to the same input on the video computer system. Reason that has to be is so the buttons on the booster grip are able to work, and so you'll have both the grip and joystick side by side. Because if you only had the grip inserted, you wouldn't be able to move. You'd just have a buzzer-like thingy to do nothing with. Too bad there wasn't any quiz games made for the 2600, but let's put the booster grip on this joystick here and use it for its intended purpose. For what it's worth, it worked well. Playing Omega Race was pretty cool, and I made a mistake with the buttons. One of them thrusts while the other shoots, but unfortunately this was the only game I could use it on. I was under the impression the booster grip could work with other games, but I was dead wrong when trying it out. Going from CBS titles like Gorf and Solar Fox to other third-party games I thought would work better like Empire Strikes Back and River Raid, all yielded the same result. At the very least, it can make gripping the joystick easier, but again, it's only meant for Omega Race, which is a shame. Nothing against it, but Omega Race isn't one of the classic Atari games I think of first when I want to play Atari today. In any case, the booster grip is an odd accessory that probably didn't get a lot of attention. If you notice the copyright on it stated 1983, and you know what happened that year, safe to assume any momentum it had went up in smoke. But if you find it somehow nowadays, it'd be an interesting get. It's not very common to find loose or for a good price complete with Omega Race, but you're gonna need it if you want to play Omega Race, and only just Omega Race. Are there any other television companies that have a video game division today? I might be blanking, but I think that's in the realms of movie studios only, for now. Maybe CBS could make a comeback. That'd make me laugh. Got any fond memories with this controller/accessory? Tell me about it by leaving a comment. If you like what you see, be sure to leave a like. If you think others would like this, share the video around. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button pronto. This is BrianTheBlue, and I'll see you later.